non, désolé.
Les gars, s'il vous plaît, c'est possible de me valider mon bulletin parce que le patron a dit que j'avais pas l'âge de parier.
C'est vrai? T'as pas l'âge de parier?
Mais t'as l'âge de jouer au foot.
Moins de 18 ans, le sport on le vit, le pari on l'oublie.
Jolie tête, là.
Merci.
Drink coffee. You can wear a tie. You can play the accordion. You can take a walk in a storm. You can dive. You can catch a reindeer. You can own a potato field. You can play in a band. You can fly a glider. You can own a horse. You can clean a pike and chop some wood. You can travel. Have a moustache. See R-rated movies. Use a sword. Extinguish fires. Make a sausage. Press bench. Babysit. Write a novel. Flambe a banana. Kiss. And even drive a tractor. But even if you can do all this, you're still not allowed to gamble at the Swedish lottery if you're under 18. Because the earlier you start gambling, the bigger the risk of getting a gambling problem later.
O câncer de pele é o câncer mais comum. Para você ter uma ideia do volume, ele é mais ou menos o câncer de mama e o câncer de próstata juntos.
O jovem às vezes acha que o câncer de pele é um diagnóstico de idoso. Ele procura menos o dermatologista.
Tatuadores de todo o Brasil estão sendo treinados por médicos para identificar sinais indicativos de câncer de pele.
O que a gente não percebia uma pinta crescendo do lado. Aqui eu foquei bem, né?
O câncer de pele, no caso do melanoma, ele tem várias cores, vários tons.
Aquela pinta mais alta, tipo assim, normalzinha, pequenininha, mais alta.
Tô dando uma olhada aqui, suas pintas aparentemente são normais.
Essa pinta aqui eu acho que não é legal cobrir ela com a tatu, não.
Você tem bastante sardas, pele clara, né? Então é sempre bom estar atento aí.
Foi o meu tatuador que me alertou sobre as questões da minha pinta ela ser irregular. E realmente a gente descobriu que ela é uma pinta que pode vir a desenvolver um câncer de pele.
Footballers up and down the country have decided to support a controversial campaign to raise awareness of homophobia.
Controversial QPR player Joey Barton is the first to wear rainbow laces.
92 clubs received those laces this week. We'll see just how many players wear them when kick-off begins at 3 p.m.
This is a visible campaign which has put enormous pressure on football clubs to decide whether or not to take part.
You will see a load of players wearing rainbow laces in games this weekend. It's for the Stonewall Charities drive to battle homophobia. Our fans have got them on this morning as well. They've been wearing them all show. There you go, in their rainbow laces.
Goes the other way and
in! Some, not all of the players, swapped their laces for the multicolours of this campaign.
I always believe that you can do business at the same time contributing for very serious objectives like cleaning the oceans of marine debris. So it's not a charity. This is an enterprise, a social enterprise.
Networks is a programme that takes discarded fishing nets from coastal communities and arranges the recycling of those fishing nets back into carpet fibre that we can use in our modular flooring.
What we're doing with Networks is creating a new and innovative and practical example of an inclusive business model. Groups from the communities go out into the environment, collect nets off the beaches or from the sea, and they get nets from fishers at the end of life, so preventing them from getting into the environment in the first place. As a group, the community then sell the nets into a global supply chain, and they're regenerated into nylon yarn that can then be used to make some very beautiful products, such as Interfaces carpet tiles.
Developing inclusive business is not about philanthropic giving. We're doing this to demonstrate that there is a better way of doing business.
What we want to do with Networks is ensure that as much of the value of the nets is retained within the community in order for the communities to benefit as much as possible.
They realize that instead of just throwing their nets on the ocean or just anywhere, it is something that they can earn from.
Pagtukod ani nga panasa ng 1 year na, so na minus-minus ang mga basura kay ang mga membro mo participate man sa mo cooperate man sa pagpanguha sa pukot ng mga basura.
Through these network projects, some values and attitude actually change. Attitude change is quite difficult to convince because it comes from inside the person. But if once shown you're doing that change, it's really a miracle happening. Saving is not something that they're used to do. It is something that they not even know it's possible. The ability to save money kind of help them to plan for the future. Especially as I observe, they're more looking into the education of their children.
Sa akong mga anak nga 5, mao gyud nay kanunay na akong gitanom sa ilang hunahuna nga unsa ang network unsa ka importante. Network nga pinakamaayo nga project dili lang para nako para sa anak nila.
It's a huge achievement to have got to where we have got to, and to be able to sit here today and look around at all the huge quantity of nets that are here and realise the amount of work that's actually gone into that. I think it's been a huge success.
So success for me for the Networks programme, having now established that the initial programme is viable, is to expand that beyond. To also influence the broader manufacturing community to explore inclusive business opportunities in their supply chain. And we're very pleased to say that ZSL has just been awarded 2 3-year programmes from the Darwin Initiative to fund marine conservation in 2 remote areas, and Networks will be an integral part of those programmes.
Well, it's very, very fulfilling to be involved in a project like Networks, because that puts you in a situation where you can actually initiate some sort of paradigm shifting. So looking at plastics from a different angle. When people start looking at plastics in pesos and dollars terms, that's probably one thing we should be initiating all over the world, so we can address the issue of plastics worldwide.